What is up, YouTube? It's me, Outlaw Impulse. How's it going, guys? Yeah, so I'm gonna bring back another episode of Altus Life. This one's actually a bit of a guide how to get turtles. So, even though I'm currently in the water now, but I'll let you know what you need and what you need to get and what is crucial. And yeah, it's not cheap. It can be cheap if you got a friend who has a certain item, what I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, let's get down to it. So yeah, a little bit. This is a turtle poaching. Some servers have it as a main thing you can earn from. This particular server is called GT. So, Grand Theft Altus. Apologies. Keep saying GTA. So yeah, but this server in particular has a market, or changes every so often. I've noticed that the turtles have always been the same when they've changed it, here bits and everywhere. What I can tell you that turtles has always been 15,000 per one. So it is amazing money, very safe, as this server's very populated. I mean very populated. It always gets full rather quick. So yeah, a little bit about it. So crucial things you need to do. I'll let you go through it now. So if can I press I? No, I can't. Okay, so the items you need in this game is a wetsuit, what I've got on, as you can see, a backpack to allow you to carry multiples. You need a gun called the S-Star, I believe it's called. When I get out the water to put this all in my truck, I'll show. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah, so yeah, so you need an S-Star, and you need dual purpose mags, what allows you to shoot underneath the water, and you also need rebreather and snorkel. Goggles, as you can see on my side of my face. So yeah, get down to it. So what we want to do, I'm never in the turtle poaching because I don't see the point of that. They spawn absolute in the water. So first things first, before you can even get any of these weapons, or the main weapons to allow you to shoot underneath the water, you have to become a rebel. So to become a rebel, you need 1 million on this particular server. Most servers have it the same, or around about 500k. I don't know. If you're on a different server and it's got the same, but it's round about in that region. What I'd like to mention that once you get the rebel license, the weapon itself is 60,000 on this server. Same again, could be different on others. You get my point. The mags in this server is around about a K per one, so it is quite expensive, but to be fair, guys, it's well worth the money, because once you start getting turtles like I'm doing now, I am going to be raking in the monies. So yeah, some servers will only dignify turtles only in the actual turtle poaching area. This server doesn't. This server allows you just to have turtles on the out. What I'm currently doing now. What you do, if you shoot from the outside or any other direction, they will take all your bullets. I will assure you that. It is very crucial that you get the scuba gear, and that allows you to be underwater for very long periods of time. Oh my god, what have I just done? Okay, so we can get one more. Awesome. So yeah, so I'm now full with turtles. 8 I can hold out of 56. Out of 56, I can probably pick up another one if I get rid of the pickaxe, but pickaxes are quite crucial for mining. For my next couple of videos coming up soon. I do apologise that I haven't uploaded loads. Work's been very hectic lately. So yeah, the basics of turtle poaching. You don't need no processing license for it. You don't need no particular training for it. You don't even need, well, this particular server you don't need diving license, but other servers may need you to get a diver's license to allow you to get the equipment for like the scuba gear. So that will possibly be on the mark of around about 10,000, possibly, if your server has to require some sort of a diving permit. In fact, let me check if I've got one of mine, to be fair. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so yeah, sorry, you do also have to have a diving certificate, so that's, you get from the DVLA online. Usually most servers will put the diving qualification when you actually go to the diving shop. It's just a little option before you can even buy anything. So yeah, just have a look around on your server to find that out. Once you do, okay, what's going on? Yeah, occasionally you will bug, just watch out with the rocks. That does tend to happen. So yeah, once you've done that and you got everything what I ask, well, what I ask for you to, what you need. Oh God, I can't speak tonight. You come to the local sea. In my point, it's down here. You find them off here to the left towards this red big line at the end, or usually you find them in the middle where you see the other one at the further bottom of the map, possibly at the top and right by where the oil rig is on the other side, but I don't really see them there. It's usually down at the bottom left hand corner. So for me, for this server, it's very, very safe for me to do turtles here, because for me to have turtles here is like the safest option, due to the fact that people will try and just kill me, but that's because of the server and the way it is. So what you need to do, guys, once you get your prime spot, you don't need to be in the actual like circle where it says turtle poaching. You can, if you've got a speedboat or if you want to swim out there, you can, and it does hide the chances for you to get turtles. But the easiest way to get turtles without being in there is the sea is currently bugged, so I'll give you like a little guide what you need to do to allow you to make sure that the turtles will pop up closer to shore, basically. So how turtles work in the map. I found this out on the forums, and you may want to look it up yourself for a bit of proof. Whatever, don't care. You can if you want, if that interests you. That does with me, because I like to know what I'm doing with the game. So back to it. What you need to do once you're underneath the water, you need to sort of sit semi towards the top and 3/4 down. If you're too far down, turtles do not go deep diving. I'll tell you that now. They sit round about at this level where this one is. And what you want to do is you want to wait for the fish to spawn, because turtles is the last thing what spawns underneath the water. I know this. This is how the game is run. So yeah, you need to let the fish spawn, as you can see around me. See all the different fishes. You let that spawn, and what you need to do, you need to sort of do like lengths. Make sure you put a marker where your truck is, because that will give you an indication that if you're going out too far or going in too less. But you'll notice that because you'll end up standing up. Anyway, back to it. So what you want to do is you want to sort of do lengths. As I can see, I've already got one in front of me, so I'm just going to pursue to kill this one. And just keep knocking to side to side. Make sure you keep the one in, the one you see in sight. Come underneath it, underneath its belly. If you see its head and its start of its body of its shell, shoot and it will die. If you shoot anywhere else, I assure you it will waste all your bullets. I know it because I've done it before, because I did not know how to kill this thing at the time here. So what you want to do is you want to sort of do lengths, swim around. I've got another one. You want to do lengths up and down, run about 100 meters and then run back well, sorry, swim back and then swim back the same way. And then what you want to do is just constantly look different directions. So to my right, then to my left. Get the fish to spawn. When the fish will spawn, it means the turtles will spawn. So if there's no fish in your area, no point sitting around because you won't get a turtle. Simple as. Occasionally, if you're in the spawn where the fish is, what I'm doing, I'll just sit here, just do a couple spins, just wait, zoom in, have a look around, and wait. And then when the fishes start to move away from you, sort of follow them, but sort of go back into shore. And to be fair, guys, you want to be around about this way out, no more than this little island, because it's no point. You don't need that. You don't need to be there for that. Yesterday I did it in this little like cove area, but the footage when I was doing this originally sort of corrupt in my rendering, so hence why I'm doing this again, but more of a shorter video. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about my last footage because I got some really good funny scenes. So now I've just swam back in. I already see 2 turtles, so what I need to do to make sure I don't lose the other one, sort of swim towards the right, but make sure I've got both of them in my eye. Quickly go underneath here. If you start to get good, you can start shooting them like more on an angle. And as you can see, I've not lost the other one through despawn or anything stupid or disappearance and like anything like that. I haven't got that many bullets, so I'm doing it until I've run out of bullets. And I can't stress enough, guys, this is the easiest way to make money without having processing licenses, stuff like that. You need a diving certificate, as I sort of cocked up on that, but hey, but that's only 10,000, guys. 10,000. If you've got a mate who's got oh god, a rebel's license, they can buy you your weapon. So in fact, you can make this a very cost-effective way of earning money. And bear in mind, on this particular server, it makes you 15k. So who's not going to complain to 15k per turtle? I mean, come on, guys. If you've got a big enough truck, you're going to be a millionaire. Simple as. So enough about that. So same again, just doing my lengths. Going in and out around about 220, back to 100 meters. Looking to my right and lefts. When I get towards my boundary, I'll just sit there for a second, let things respawn. Follow the fish. As you can see, there's no fishes around, and like I was saying, there's nothing to be spawned. So about 210. I mean, they also like the rocks as well. Don't bear in mind. I don't seem to find them near towards the rocks myself, but I would recommend you to still search it. I'm sort of going diagonal. Make sure you keep to stay in some sort of straight line. Otherwise, it's just going to get really confusing. So I need to sort of get back in the middle. Once you start to get used to this, you're piece of piss it. So there you go. So I've got a turtle in my sights. I'm still looking around, but keeping it in my facility, basically my view. Yeah. No. Oh, I've got another one in my sights. Brilliant. So I'm currently 234. So I'm slightly bit out, but you don't actually have to stay in like what I said. I just did it as like a rough guide. You can go out as further as you want, but I will let you know that if you go more times you go out, longer it is to get back in. So yeah, bear that in mind, guys. I just did see another one, I think, but I sort of messed up. I knew I saw one. Your fatigue uses a lot. You do use a lot of food and water, so make sure you got plenty. Sort of keep it in the truck, otherwise it's just pain in the bum. Come on, Okay, so I've got two. So far I've got 240k. My last footage, I did it in my off-road. During my off-road trip, I actually only had 240k. It was a successful drop, and now I've actually got my bigger truck, but I don't have enough bullets to actually fill it to the max. But I will have enough to make sure that I will have around about 360, possibly 400. I don't know, but what I do know is that I'm going to make a ton of money from this. That's if it becomes successful. What I will say is once I get out, I'll just quickly just show my kit, what I've got, so you understand what I mean. Even though I've already told you, but just I can't stress it enough. You have to. There's no shortcuts, guys. You have to get the equipment. If you don't get the equipment, you can't do it. Otherwise, you just end up drowning or dying from something or something like that. Or even if you don't have the weapon itself, you can't use a normal weapon. I've also tried it. It doesn't work. It just like sort of cocks out and then that's it. It just doesn't shoot. It doesn't break the gun, but it just doesn't shoot until you get outside the water. So yeah, the gun's the most important bit. So is the mask and snorkel. Sorry, the scuba gear. The bag, you don't actually have to have a bag, but I highly recommend it. It just allows you to hold more and more and more. So yeah, what I'm going to do now, get outside the truck. I'm going to show you where to sell it. Most places, as I know, oh there we go. So most places you'll just see like a thing called a place called the Turtle Dealer. If you sell it to the fish fish market or the market itself, you get literally no money for it whatsoever. I mean, you will sell it and you'll waste 15k on nothing. I have done that also, so please don't do that. Always try and look for the one that actually says Turtle Dealer, as it's because it is illegal and you can get arrested for this. So yeah, my fatigue's going down to 61. I'll just wait until it's go down, but I'll just go back on the map. Sorry about this, guys. So yeah, literally from down here to up here, it's brilliant. I think the worst thing that I have to get within this server is getting the ammo, because I have to go right into this rebel outpost to obtain bullets. I haven't tried any other outposts. I believe there is one more. Yes, down there. I'm not planning on going down there just to get some ammo. I think I'll stick to the one I know and try and figure out how to obtain ammo without getting hit or hurt. So yeah, so back again in the water, guys. Yeah, in the water. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, I'll just repeat the same process again. So you want to keep the marker towards your truck, swim out around about 100 meters. Once you pass 100 meters, you want to be swimming out around about 210 to around about 300. If you want to go that little bit deeper, just to get that extra 1 or 2. You can do what I do, just 100 to 200, and sort of keep in the ocean, because closer you're into the land, more fish spawns. More fish spawns equals to potentially more turtle spawning. It literally varies. Keep checking left and right. Occasionally stopping still, just doing a couple of spins for. Oh, there you go. Spin around. Just look around in the water towards your left and right, rear, and front for around about a minute, 2 minutes to get the fish to spawn, and that will allow you to. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Come on. Okay, so I'm about 180 out. Looking around, see if I see any more. Once you kill it, or once you kill a turtle, I actually also recommend just stopping and just spinning around to see where the fish are and see if there's actually any other turtles in the area. As there's not, I'm going to swim out a little bit more. Make sure I'm still in line. Oh god, wrong message. So, yeah, so I'm stood in the middle of the water, the ocean, between the rocks. Occasionally, once you've done this length loads of times, do go to the rocks and then sort of come back, because it will help the fish in the actual middle to respawn. But I'm just going to go out a little bit more further than I should, to see if that's a difference. Always make sure that you run about this height only. No point being swimming on the bottom, because they don't go that far deep down. They literally sit 3/4 on the top. As you can see, I've got one right in front. So I'm about 240. So yeah, this is pretty much what I actually recommend. Actually, run about there. I wouldn't recommend going to the turtle poaching. I don't see the point, because it's literally, it's this what you see now. Oh my god, stop wasting bullets, Mark. There you go. I did see another one. Brilliant. So yeah, literally copy this. If you run out of bullets, unfortunately you have to go to the Rebel Outpost. If you don't have the training, you will need to get a friend to do that for you. Don't just go over there and think expecting that you can just buy a gun. You can't. The Rebel trainings normally cost up to, on this server it's $1 million. On other servers it could possibly run about half an hour, 500k. I don't know, because I've not been on any other server. This server's great. I'll give it great reviews, honestly. It's a cracking server. It's not one of these servers where you play it for about a day and you got everything. You have to actually work for your money, and it's difficult to earn your money because you got people constantly trying to kill you. So for me, this is like the ideal server, because there's a bit of a challenge involved. It can get a bit annoying, but unfortunately that's what comes with the territory. So hey. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked the little tutorial video how to get turtle, well, doing turtle poaching. If you've got any inquiries, questions, anything like that, what if I've missed something, please drop me a message. I'm happy to answer everybody's questions, and answer them at the best as I can. Any other things you want me to suggest to sort of do tutorials on, please let me know. I'm also happy to try and find out that for you, and to let you know, to sort of make your game experience a little bit better and a little bit easier. I hope you like. Please give me loads of thumbs up. Subscribe. Please don't be shy to comment. I'd love all your feedback, guys. I've been speaking to a couple people on Google Plus. Just started that up through my account. So yeah, I'm just been in a circle, speaking to a couple of my mates, getting quite a few people on a server. So if you want to join, hit me up. My name's Captain Blowjob. That's my in-game name. So if you actually see me around, don't be shy to say hi. So yeah, and I'm just having a little shout out now. This weekend, round about from 9 o'clock in the morning to possibly 2:30 in the evening, well, afternoon. I will be doing a open weapon shop, where you get 1 gun and 5 mags. You only have to pay for the gun. You get the 5 mags for free, and the gun is, unfortunately, you'll be paying 62k per gun. The reason why I'm actually precising the cost, because I need something also back from that trip. I'm not asking much. It's a one-off deal. I'm willing to help people out on this server. It's called Grand Theft Autos. There'll be a set location. My gamer tag, my Steam name is Outlaw Impulse 1. If you add that, I'll add you to my contacts, and then I will send out a automated message when I'll be coming on and when it will be stopping, so there'll be no more sales or purchase or anything like that. So if you want to have a gun off me for a really cheap price and 5 mags for free, please hit me up, and I will support you on that and allow you to do your turtle poaching. So yeah, cheers guys. Make sure you give a thumbs up, give this a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye. Cheers.